September 10th, 2009, the 6th annual Bit of Britain USEA American Eventing Championships opened for business at the Lamplight Equestrian Center in Wayne, Illinois. The weather gods looked fondly upon the showgrounds as the advanced, intermediate, preliminary, and training divisions kicked off in the dressage arenas. British Olympic gold medalist Leslie Law put in a brilliant show as usual in the advanced division as he took the early lead aboard Peter Green's grey gelding Evening Shade.
He was first in the ring and he did a very solid performance, and I mean, he's a very big moving horse. He's a very, very fancy horse. He has great paces, and he's been knocking on the door a little bit this year and last year as well, and now the work is, at this level is becoming very confirmed, and quite honestly, the thanks has to go to Peter Green. I mean, he owns the horse and he really does 99% of the work on the horse. I just catch ride it, quite honestly.
As always, the championship cross-country courses at the AEC promise to provide great thrills and exciting new challenges for horses and riders. Rich Temple designed this year's preliminary, intermediate, and advanced courses once again and gave a sneak peek of what riders and spectators can expect to see tomorrow.
The course starts off with a really nice gallop, and we're really blessed this year compared to last year with the weather conditions. The footing, fantastic. All the prep on the going has been wonderful. The first Maui Gym Water Complex, they have the nice big ski ramp, and then they have a nice bounce for the advance. That is meant to be more like a fun grid line for them. The real question are the two fences after the Maui Gym Water, which are the two large quarter complexes with a big natural tree right in the middle. That's the real question. Second water complex that they would have come to at this point in time. So the advance has a really nice setup to this point, some nice gallopy fences, and then they come over the large roll, and then they have what we call the kahunas. So this has been the Maui Gym Water for years and years and years, and so the first fence here is the kahuna, 2 strides and a bounce out. The intermediate will come, a couple nice setup gallopy fences, and then they'll do this really nice 1 stride into the water, and then they do just the bounce out. So we'll remove the 2 obstacles here prior to intermediate. Prelim has actually, you can't see the other one from here, but they have a fairly substantial 2 stride, roll top to roll top, and then they have a corner. And now Prelim also has an option of taking a longer route, and the gentlemen out there, they also have a little narrow they could take. So corner's the direct route and the narrow's the longer option. Really, to be honest with you, I think we're happy with the level of difficulty here over the years. The horses that come through here nicely seem to leave here being better for it. We've had the odd glance off here and there, and so I don't want to say, I guess we just made it different. The level of difficulty, I think maybe this year, in all honesty, might be just a smidgen down from last year, just the tiniest little bit. So we just want to make it a little bit different from year to year.
Course designer John Wells laid out the track for the beginner novice, novice, and training levels and shared some of the questions horses and riders will face on courses tomorrow and Saturday.
Training has an angled question as they come into the Maui field, 4-stride, angled line, a little brush fence to another brush fence, and then they'll gallop around the water. They have a little log to set them up for what is a pretty big drop in for training. All the crowd will all be over here too. It'll be a little bit of a distraction. Novice and beginner novice are coming from the same end of the field. Have a roll top 3 strides before the splash into water, and then a roll top out of water, which some of the novice competitors have commented is going to be a big effort for them. Training has got a tougher question at the bank and a full coffin this year, a 2 to a 1, 2 stride to a 1 stride. Beginner novice has got a little bit bolder questions coming out of both waters. They have logs. At the first water, they've got a log more or less a stride as they come out, the painted coral snake. And at this water jump, they've got the flower log.
Every sport needs its national championship, and we really needed one in the sport of eventing, and we're very happy to be a part of it. And I knew right then and there, when Denny talked about it, when it ever became to fruition, that I was going to be a part of it. I came here, I have to admit, it was a little bit of a wow factor because the rings, the beauty of the place. I don't know. You know, the biggest thing about it is the people driving in, all over their windshields. That they're heading here. They have things on their trailers that they're going to the American Vending Championships. The excitement of the people that are here, especially the novice, beginner novice. I think that whole part of it is the most exciting part.
While John is thrilled to be contributing to make this year's AEC special for nearly 400 competitors, he hopes to be in the TAC as well as selling TAC next year.
I would love to come and compete. It's a little hard for me to do everything, and I do really want to get to compete here sometime. So maybe we'll try our hand down in Atlanta. So next year.
To put the cherry on top, John also rallied some of his best vendors to donate prizes for this year's competitors party.
I went to all the vendors that I buy from, my company buys from, and I asked them for donations, and I got over $1,000, $1,500 worth of donated prizes that we are going to give away Saturday night at the competitors party. So I think it's going to make it a little bit more fun and a little more interesting. So it'll be fun.